successfully assassinate the president. The man loaded bullets into a plastic gun. He then tightened the bolt and cocked the safety. Subsequently, John went to the outskirts to test the gun. He raised the gun and aimed at a toy boat not far away. After a gunshot, the toy boat was shattered. He hadn't expected such destructive power from a plastic gun. John is a top assassin, and he plans to use this gun to assassinate the president. Because this plastic gun can be disassembled and hidden on the body, its plastic parts can evade metal detectors, allowing easy passage through security checks. However, the spring and bullets inside the gun are made of metal. John quickly came up with a solution. He hid the spring inside a specially made pen. Then he unscrewed the cap of a keychain, took out 2 armor-piercing bullets from the box, and hid them in the interlayer of the keychain. He then closed the cap to avoid detection by security personnel. Since John is a notorious assassin, the FBI has issued a citywide manhunt for him. To infiltrate the building, John had to change his appearance. He put on a pre-prepared fake nose, wore a wig, altered his facial features, and donned glasses. John disguised himself as a wealthy man and calmly headed to the banquet with a briefcase. When passing through security, John deliberately placed the pen and keys on the table. The security personnel saw only ordinary items and didn't suspect anything. After smoothly passing the security check, John retrieved the pen and keys from the table, successfully infiltrating the building. At this moment, the president had already arrived at the scene. John prepared to take action. He quietly began assembling the plastic gun. Under the table, he then opened the pen, pulled out the spring hidden inside, and inserted it into the gun barrel. Next, he unscrewed the keychain, poured out the 2 armor-piercing bullets hidden inside, and quickly loaded them into the plastic gun. He then attached the bolt and tightened it in place. A plastic gun was thus assembled. He immediately clamped the weapon to his leg, ready to find an opportunity to assassinate the visiting president. At this point, the president was less than 5 meters away from the man. John covered the gun with a cloth to avoid detection. Seeing the president getting closer, he immediately stood up and aimed the plastic gun at the president. But just as he was about to shoot, an unexpected event occurred.